All right, we are recording. Oh, Ruby, I'm getting an echo. I'm going to have to mute you for a minute. Or maybe not. I'm getting an echo somewhere. No?
I come back, teacher. I can speaking.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so I'm going to read this, like I said, and let it record. So then if anybody wants to listen later. All right, here we go. Yosemite National Park is one of the most famous national parks in the United States, located in the Sierra Nevada mountains of California. Known for its stunning granite cliffs, waterfalls, giant sequoia trees, and biodiversity, Yosemite covers nearly 1,200 square miles. Here's an overview. History. Established October 1st, 1890, Yosemite has played a key role in the conservation movement, largely due to the work of naturalist John Muir, who advocated for its preservation. 2. Geography and landmarks. Granite cliffs. Yosemite Valley is dominated by the stone formations of El Capitan and Half Dome, famous among rock climbers. Waterfalls. The park is home to many famous waterfalls, including Yosemite Falls, one of the highest waterfalls in North America, Bridal Veil Fall, Vernal Fall. Glacial valleys. Formed by ancient glaciers, the Yosemite Valley is a U-shaped valley surrounded by dramatic cliffs. High Sierra peaks. Many are over 10,000 feet, providing dramatic mountain views. Flora and fauna. Giant sequoias. Mariposa Grove is famous for its ancient and enormous sequoia trees, some of which are thousands of years old. Biodiversity. Yosemite is home to diverse ecosystems, different types of land that include all the animals and plants and how they work together. Animals. Black bears, mule deer, mountain lions, bobcats, and over 400 species of birds inhabit the park. Activities. Hiking. The park offers over 750 miles of hiking trails, ranging from easy walks to strenuous backcountry trails. Climbing. Yosemite is a world-renowned destination for rock climbers, particularly the faces of El Capitan and Half Dome. Camping and backpacking. There are multiple campgrounds as well as backcountry wilderness permits for overnight hikes. Winter sports, cross-country skiing, snowshoeing, and even ice skating in the winter months. 5. Climate and best time to visit. Spring. Waterfalls are at their fullest due to snowmelt, and wildflowers bloom in the meadows. Summer. Warm weather, perfect for hiking, climbing, and sightseeing, but the park can be crowded. Fall. Fewer crowds, mild weather, and beautiful autumn foliage. Winter. Snow blankets the park, and activities like snowshoeing and skiing become popular. Visitor information. Entrances. Yosemite has 5 main entrances, with the Yosemite Valley being the most popular destination. Lodging includes campgrounds, hotels, and cabins. Accessibility. There are many accessible trails and viewpoints for visitors with limited mobility. Conservation and challenges. Yosemite faces environmental challenges like forest fires, overcrowding, and water management issues. Active conservation efforts work to protect its ecosystems and wildlife. Whew. I know that's a lot.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I read the history. When was the park established? But
Mhm.
I didn't see that date.
Are you looking?
Yeah, right. Yeah, but
Right there. Are you looking at the story?
yeah.
Okay, you see where I have it?
Yes, I see the date you put, but in the history I didn't see that date.
What history then? Did you read something else?
Park, the park history. In the park.
Yeah, where were you reading? I don't know what you were reading then. Did you go to a website or?
Yeah, the website you put in
Oh,
the
the other
assessment.
one. Not Yosemite, but Joshua. This is
Oh yeah.
this is the Yosemite reading. You're talking
Oh,
about the
that's why.
website for Joshua. Yeah.
Okay.
It
That's
is there unless they changed it. I will look later. Okay, I will check later. Yeah, sometimes you got to click around the website to find stuff, which is the
mhm.
point of the lesson. I want you
Yeah,
to be able to click around and find things in English on the
yeah.
website. It is there, but it depends on where you go. Yeah. Okay, sorry. That's why I was confused. I was like, wait a minute, it's right there. Oh, Joshua. Okay. All right. So, quick run through on this. Let's start just here. Anybody have questions on the highlighted part here?
No
I know
question.
some of you are probably just doing Google Translate at home, but yeah. Don't do it for the whole thing. If you need one word, okay, but don't translate the whole thing. And you're not getting any practice reading in English.
Teacher, this park it is open only day?
It's open all year. I mean, 365 days a year. I don't know
Oh,
how late.
okay.
But you can get permits to, go hiking overnight, but you have to get a permission. But
Mhm,
yeah, it's open all year. It's an amazing place. The biggest problem I think is it's so popular.
mhm.
There have been times where the cars trying to get into Yosemite, it takes like an hour or 2 hours just to get in the park.
Uh-huh. Ah.
So that's why they say don't go in the summer. Everybody is there in the summer, but it's
Teacher,
beautiful in the summer.
teacher, I think in the when mass going people over there is summer, huh?
Yeah,
And the
definitely.
and the in the snow in the winter too.
I went in the winter with a friend of mine. This was years ago, and it was definitely less.
Really, no
It wasn't
recommended.
as bad. The
You rec-
problem is trying to go to see certain things very difficult if there's a lot of snow.
Okay.
because you
So
just, you know,
so that's more better, and it's going to summer. It
you
depends.
know, different problems in different seasons, you know?
It depends, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Depends what kind of,
this
you know,
need 9 hour drive.
9 hours? Is it that
Yeah.
much? Okay. Well, it is North California and
Yeah.
toward Nevada, so you have to go up and over. So.
Yeah. I
Mm.
think it is near for here,
No.
but it is not near.
It's not that close, no.
Yeah.
It's in California, but it's not that close to Southern California. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Anybody have questions? If you're okay, we'll just move on.
Okay.
But no, I just let you read this on your own. Okay. Like I said, if you need, you're like, okay, what is this word? Okay, then use your dictionary. But do not use that
Yeah,
Google
that's okay.
Lens and like
It's okay.
translate the whole thing. You're not going to learn any English that way. Okay.
Okay.
So, but yes, I know there's a lot of vocabulary in here, but try it. It's practice. It's not a test. All right. So
Teacher,
let me, yes.
but we can use the Google Translate for the some word, right?
Yeah, if you're doing like a single word, I don't have a problem with that. I'm hoping to get you guys more and more using like an English only dictionary. But yeah, one word I don't have a problem.
Yeah.
I have a student in my night class. They like to put like that Google Lens or whatever it is, right? And then they put their phone over their paper and it translates everything to Spanish.
Yeah.
Like, why are you coming to class?
Mm.
I give you a reading to practice your English and you just put it in Spanish. So why are you coming to class?
Yeah.
To be
That's-
honest,
Oh,
I
wow.
do that sometimes.
You can sit at home and speak Spanish and, you know, read Spanish, you know. Yeah. Oh,
So,
yeah, don't do the
teacher,
whole thing.
we can do like leather. Is if we can understand a leather, we can put in the phone in the leather and they translate.
A letter?
Yeah, the letter, the paper letter.
Oh, like official,
Yeah,
like from the government or something?
yeah.
Yeah, for that
Is
it's
the same?
good, right? Because if it's something about your driver's license or something about, you know, something
Mhm.
official
Mhm.
that you really, really need to know exactly what it says. Yeah, I have no problem with that.
And we
Um,
have to only put in the phone and
okay, thanks, Joy.
only only put in the phone and they click and the translator.
Yeah, I mean, like something like that. Like I said, I just don't want you doing it for school
Mhm.
because school is you're here to learn it, you know?
Yeah.
So it definitely has its uses. So,
Okay. Thank you.
okay, so here's what I want to get to. What I call the writing process, basically. I'm hoping we're going to do one together today. And then I'm hoping you will kind of follow these steps when you do your own assignment. Because if you do step by step, your writing will be better and it will get better as you practice this. Okay. So we're going to go through the process here. All right. So first thing is, what's your idea? What are you going to write about? Okay. And like I
We're
said, we're
gonna
going to
do
do it.
something similar like you do, teacher, about Yosemite.
Yeah, we're going to do a paragraph together right now in class. And then you're going to use basically the same subject. Okay. So, yeah, you'll see. So basically I'll be giving you part of the idea today. Okay. All right. So whatever your idea is, you make it a sentence. This is called your topic sentence because it's the first sentence in your story. Okay. By the way, this whole PowerPoint is in Canvas. Okay. So don't worry, this whole thing is in Canvas. Okay. So first you have an idea, and then you need to make it a sentence. That's going to be your first sentence in your little story, your paragraph. Okay. Here's the part that people sometimes don't do, and I think it's so important, is brainstorm. Anybody know what is brainstorm?
Brain.
Ever heard that in
Bring
English?
ideas, give your ideas.
Yes.
Everyone give ideas.
Exactly. Brainstorm is when, okay, now you have your thing you're going to write about. Let's say you're going to write about Yosemite. Why is Yosemite a wonderful place, right? And then brainstorm means write down all your ideas quickly. Just notes, not sentences. The idea is to write down everything you think of. Why is Yosemite wonderful? Okay, waterfalls, family stuff, hiking. You just, all your ideas down. Okay. This is really, really important. Just saying. Because usually when you do that, number one, you have more ideas than you need. So when you go to write your story, you have all these wonderful ideas you can choose from. Okay. Second, if you spend 10 minutes trying to write a perfect sentence before you do ideas, now there are probably 3 more ideas and you forgot. Now you forgot because you were busy trying to make a perfect sentence at the beginning, right? So these are just notes, right? This is not something the teacher has to see, not something, right? So brainstorm. It's a good idea. Okay. So there you go. Think of many ideas quickly. Take little notes. Okay. Write everything. Okay. Because I've had that where, I write down, I'm like, that's kind of a stupid idea. But I write it anyway, because maybe later I go, oh, wait, I could change that idea and use it like this. But if you didn't write it down, you'll probably forget it. And later you go, oh, what was that idea? Shoot, that would be really good, and I forgot.
Yeah.
Take the notes. Take the notes, trust me. This is the way I learned to write, too. So, okay, so next. Now that you have lots and lots of ideas, you can choose 3 or 4, your favorite ones. Okay. So you're going to choose 3 or 4. Now you're going to make sentences. Okay. I know I'm going kind of fast here, but we're going to be doing this together in a moment. So, okay. So those 3 or 4 ideas will be your middle sentences. Remember, your first sentence is, this is what I'm going to write about. These will be all your examples, details, middle sentences. They're called support. Okay. And then conclusion. What does that mean, conclusion?
The finish of the
Finish. Conclusion, end, finish. Exactly.
paragraph. Yeah.
Christina's done this process before, I can tell. Okay. All right.
In Spanish.
In Spanish. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
we're going to be doing it in English. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So, in conclusion is the ending. It should be like general sentence, not another example. Because if you just keep putting examples, people are reading and they're going, where's the end? It's like, wait a minute, it's not finished. Where's the rest? So, like I said, we're going to do this together. And then you just put it all together. If you do step by step, then you take that first sentence, your idea, those 3 or 4 sentences you wrote for the middle, and then your conclusion. And you have a paragraph. Okay. Now, like I said, I know this was really fast, but this whole thing is in Canvas, and we're going to do this together. And because it's the first time we're doing it, it's going to be a little more informal. Okay. and I'm going to actually give you a lot of the idea, the topic sentence. Okay. So we're gonna start. Like I said, I'm gonna be giving you the topic sentence. This is what your topic sentence is gonna look like on Canvas. Okay. This is what you're going to use and base your paragraph on this topic. Okay. What we're going to do right now is we're going to do one of these together. And we're going to use my place that I would recommend. Okay. So, I'm going to say if you go to Orange County, that's where I live. I recommend visiting. You know what I'm going to use, right?
Walt Disney.
Disneyland, of course. It's Disneyland. Okay.
It's expensive.
Okay. So when you do this for your assignment, if you go to Morocco, I recommend visiting. If you go to China, I recommend visiting.
18.
If you go to Puerto Vallarta, I recommend visiting. Okay. So you can use on your homework, and I put this in the homework, you can use a place from your country or a place where you live now. The only place you cannot use is Disneyland, because we're going to do that together right now, and you cannot copy me. Okay. Sorry, that would be cheating. Big time. Yeah, Haida, I was already thinking it, I can tell. Okay.
I'm already.
Okay, so brainstorm. So why do I recommend visiting Disneyland? I know at least some of you have been to Disneyland, so tell me why. Why do we go to Disneyland?
If you want
History?
The rides. I don't recommend the rides.
Right.
Right.
This is what I mean by short notes. Quetzal, what'd you say? Sorry, I missed it.
if you want to go to the Disneyland, I recommend you go over there with kids, because over there for kids will be very, very excited. Yeah, excited.
Okay, don't do the full sentences. Remember, short.
Ah,
Yeah,
Good.
don't try to make the full sentences yet, because then you lose your other ideas. So good for kids.
Family.
And the history for this place?
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna put these side by side, so we can. Okay.
Archer. Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay. What else?
Yeah.
Beautiful castle. The beautiful castle.
Oh, I got one.
The characters.
That's what I was just
maybe
doing. Yeah.
character.
The characters like the Cinderella and the da da da. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What
I
else?
think there are
Characters
parades.
all time or just
They-
for Christmas time?
They have
Oh, the
parades
characters are always there.
season. The seasonal decoration,
Mm-hmm.
like Nora said.
Mm.
Please for the rights for good rights for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, right there.
Oh yeah.
Although we can do, let's see.
It's for the take a picture for history.
I mean, we could add the, because there are rides that are good for kids and rides that are good for adults. So you can add that in there. Like I said, these are notes,
Yeah.
right? These are notes. They don't have to be pretty.
Do they have annual pass, teacher?
Do they have what?
An annual pass.
Oh, okay. Although if you're going to visit,
You don't
And
need the annual pass.
yeah,
the
Day pass.
bypass.
it depends on how you want to write your story. Like I said, write down all your ideas
The
because you can
fast
choose
pass.
later.
The fast pass. Fast pass.
Are they still doing that? Do they still have that?
Yes.
I heard they were having problems with it. Okay. The characters, yeah.
The
Mhm.
fireworks.
Oh, fireworks. Yeah. At the end.
Oh yeah, fireworks. I know. I hear them every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The hotels
The
near
train.
the Disneyland.
Okay. They have their own hotel. Okay.
The train what? The train. I
The
have
chicken leg. The turkey leg.
Okay. My favorite thing, food.
The food.
They
But
do.
the
They
food
have
is
a lot of unique
expensive,
food. You
right?
know.
The food is
Oh, the train.
expensive.
Uh-huh.
the train. See, I have
The train. My brother loves trains, so I should think of that. Yeah.
Shopping store.
Spend a lot of money. I'm not sure that's a positive thing, Ruby. Remember, we want to talk about how wonderful Disneyland is. Okay.
Teacher, characters.
Yeah, right there. Right? Is that what you said, Giselle?
Characters. It's
There, right here. Characters?
yes.
Okay.
Ah, here.
See, we got so many ideas, you can't even keep track of them all, right? Okay.
Characters.
Characters, yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, if your daughter wants to meet Cinderella, that's the place, right?
The good stuff. The
shopping stores.
Shopping. They have unique shopping there. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Shopping.
Anything else?
People.
Teacher, maybe sweet cotton.
Cotton candy?
Yeah.
And the candy.
Anybody like cotton candy? Yeah, do you know cotton? You guys know cotton candy? Hold on.
Yes.
The amenities. Amenities. Yeah.
That's cotton candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing there. Okay. Cool. But you see what I mean? Generally, for a paragraph, you just need 3 or 4 of these kind of sentences, and you see how many ideas we have? So this is where you can just pick and choose what you want to say and put them in sentences. Okay. So what do you want to choose? I'm going to choose rides because I think that's a biggie.
Yes.
All right. What else?
The characters. Movie
Characters. I think that's a big deal. Okay.
Movie character.
Parades. Parades.
Now, remember, you can also put things together.
Friends.
Right. So, for example, if I wanted to say parade and because these are
fireworks.
both night things, if you wanted to put 2 together in a sentence and say parades and fireworks in one sentence, you can do that too because you have so many ideas, right, that you can add those together. Okay.
Oh.
So you can talk about how it's good for kids with the rides and good for adults with that. Okay. All right. All right, let's start with these. So now we're going to take our idea and we're going to make a sentence. Okay. Let me shrink this up a little bit. Hold on. Okay. So, if we want to make a sentence, okay, for example, now we start, using our own language here.
Yeah. great fragrance. All plus in and
Okay, so now we've taken our idea and we've made a complete sentence. Okay. All right, how about the characters? What do we want to say about the characters?
Erica.
The kids enjoy to watch their favorite characters.
Okay.
Hmm.
Somebody else?
Mm,
The
I'm gonna
kids
use meeting.
were
Meeting,
enjoying
watching, seeing, whatever you want to put. Okay.
your
Their favorite
enjoys
characters.
me
Can you give me an example?
And maybe the kids love take photo with characters.
Cinderella, Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
in their own.
I need one more character. Mickey Mouse. Let's do Mickey because he's the, he's the central character. Mickey Mouse. Yeah, although they won't be able to eat with the characters because the characters are not allowed to eat when they're on duty. I have at least 2 friends who used to work as characters at Disneyland. Trust me. And when they're in like the costumes, they cannot talk at all. 0.
Wow.
They'll get fired.
Fireworks.
Not even the
Okay.
princess? If they
Huh?
don't have, not even the princess?
I don't know. I know they have a princess breakfast or something, like a special event, but I don't know if the princess actually eats or just like is there.
But they can talk either?
The princesses can talk, I believe, because they're dressed as humans.
They
They're
are,
not in the costume.
Okay.
But I know my friends who did like the costume stuff. I had a friend in college who she was one of the Cinderellas. And we were at Disneyland one time and I saw her. She was working. And she couldn't break character. She just kind of looked at me. I could tell she recognized me and she just did a little extra wave because I could, but she can't break character and say, "Hi, Sandy, how are you?" Not allowed. He has to stay Cinderella the whole time.
Sometimes teacher they can talk, but other times only say with the hands, hi.
Yeah, Ruby said yes, they can. Okay, so apparently the princesses can talk. Okay. Cool. All right, how about parade and fireworks? Can we put that together like in a sentence?
You can enjoy at the end the fireworks. It's like at the end of the day, right?
Okay. Okay, well, we can put that first. Let's do that. At the end of the day or trip or whatever, you can enjoy
the fireworks.
Fireworks and paradise.
and parade. Exactly. So you could put those into one sentence.
Paradise in the night, for example. Beautiful. It is a beautiful opportunity.
Ooh, look at Alejandro. He's getting poetic.
I am awake. I am
A
awake.
wonderful opportunity at the end of the night. Oh, Alejandro's a poet. We didn't know that. Okay. Nice.
Yes.
But see, once you get those first ideas and then you start using your English, your personality to make a paragraph, even if I had all of you writing about exactly the same place, I would have 16 different paragraphs because you all have different things and ways of talking and stuff like that. So very cool.
You can buy original Disney brand stuff.
Ooh, okay. Do we want to do another one? Should we bring in Nora's food? You can eat delicious food, because I know Nora wanted the food in there and I would like it too. Okay. And by Disney,
And
I don't know if I want to say stuff. Disney products? I didn't really want to say stuff. A paragraph's a little more formal. Okay. But you see here, if you have those ideas, it just makes it so much easier to build the sentences, right? So now we already have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Nice job. So our last step, so we have our first sentence, what we call our topic sentence. We have all the ideas that go with the topic. Okay. And remember, this is one thing. When I was learning to write, I was not good at this. So I always try to tell people, my students, if this is your topic sentence, all the other sentences need to be about this. And they all have to be good because it says, I recommend visiting. If you say, I don't recommend visiting, then you would have to tell me all the terrible things about Disneyland, right? So
With the
just
gas
depends on-
inside.
So, you know, it has to agree, basically. It has to agree. Okay. All right. So our last step, what is our last thing we need to do?
The conclusion.
Yep.
conclusion.
Okay. So a conclusion cannot be another example. It has to be more general. Just
Like,
overall general, how Disneyland is wonderful kind of thing. Okay.
like Disneyland is a good place to visit with your family and
Yes. Something like that is more general because you're not giving a specific example of something at Disneyland. You're saying it's a great place for the family. Everyone should visit Disneyland. This is one of the best places in Orange County. Something general like that. Okay. So let me give you a few examples. Okay. I'm having problems typing again.
yes.
Sometimes I do a little exclamation just for the emphasis.
Yeah.
But yeah, you want a general sentence. Okay. Sometimes I call this my some of my conclusions like a rah-rah sentence. Like, woohoo! Go here! Go see this! Okay. All right. So this is the idea. I'm actually going to copy this example into Canvas. It's not there now because obviously I was doing it with you guys. Okay. But I will copy the steps and everything into Canvas. So now what you do, now that you've done the steps, if you put it all together, I'm just going to copy and paste here. I promise I'll make it all. Should we just use this one? We'll use this one for now. Let me make this all the same size here.
Now it's like a paragraph.
Now it's a paragraph, see?
Wow.
If you do that step by step, and then all you do is put your sentences all together, not
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, but all together, bingo, you have a paragraph.
Wow. Thank you.
Yeah, like I said, if you do the steps, it really does make it easier. I think you'll discover too when you turn it to me for correcting. If you go through the steps and then think about, and then, write each sentence separately and then put it together, you'll probably not have as many mistakes. Your English is probably going to be cleaner because you thought about each part. So. All right. How we doing? I know I kind of went through that fast. Like I said, I will copy all the steps into Canvas, and I'm recording right now, so you can watch it again also. All right. We have time. We have time. We can do my extra one. Good. I'm going to have you guys do one more with me. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I have a reading on this, but I didn't want to do anything that. Number one, you guys live in different parts of California. So you might have different ideas, different places. And I didn't want to take a place that you might write about. So we're going to go with Yosemite. Okay, brainstorm time. Why do you want to visit Yosemite?
Nice views.
Beautiful
Should I bring up
flowers
the
and
reading
beautiful
again?
falls.
Animals.
Okay, animals.
The weather.
Waterfalls.
Weather.
Unless you go in winter, it could be a little snowy.
Lakes.
Waterfalls.
Yeah, I got the waterfalls.
Oh, yeah.
Great activities.
Activities.
Mountains, maybe. Big shore, very beautiful road. Okay.
Say again?
Big Sur. Big Sur, Los Angeles and San Francisco Road near
Oh,
the.
that's Big Sur. That's not part of Yosemite, though.
Oh,
Yeah, that's on the
Yosemite.
coast.
Sorry,
Yeah, Yosemite.
Okay.
Yosemite.
Oh,
Oh yeah, don't start me on Central California, my favorite place. I love Central California. Big Sur, Carmel, Monterey. Okay, anyway, stop. When I win the lottery, that's where I'm going to live. Okay. Okay, we'll put this back up here.
Sequoia Park.
The Sequoia Grove. Yeah,
And
Sierra Nevada.
that's where it is. Yeah. You can put that here. Let's see.
That's me. See, yours.
Why did the size suddenly change there? Mhm. Okay. We'll put Sierra Nevada with the mountains because that's what it is. Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Campgrounds.
The what?
Campgrounds.
Campgrounds. Yeah, you can go camping.
Campgrounds.
Ah,
Campgrounds. Uh-huh.
what does it mean, teacher? Camp?
Ground.
Campground is the area where you can go camping.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
And they
And
have lots of them in Yosemite in different places. So you can actually like stay there, like right in the park and be able to see everything. Yeah.
okay.
and Mariposa Grove.
Mariposa. Yeah, is that the sequoias? Was that the sequoias? I'm trying to remember now.
Sequoias
Even
tree.
I can't keep track of it all. Okay. Mariposa Grove is the giant sequoias. Okay.
The history.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that's something if you go on like with a guide, they'll tell you about like the history of it. Mm-hmm. I like history. Not everybody does. I do.
Family place.
Mm-hmm. Definitely family friendly. Mm-hmm. Put this up here a little more.
Is it pet friendly, teacher? Or I think if you
I
lost your
don't think
dog,
so.
you're never gonna find it.
Because all the animals and birds and stuff, I don't think, yeah. Lake. I think I have lake up here. Yeah, I have lake up here, Ruby. Mm-hmm. I'll add one of my own. Bird watching. If you're a bird person.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's over 400 kinds of birds in the park. So if you're like a bird like to see different birds, definitely a place to go. Mhm.
Camping with birds.
Camping with birds. Ha! You combine that. All right. But this is what I mean, like I said, by brainstorming. So again, if you only need 3 or 4 sentences in the middle of your paragraph, you have lots of stuff you can talk about because you did that brainstorming. Right? And you can say, I don't really like that idea. Okay, you don't need to use that idea because you have so many more. Okay. All right. So I will do this volunteer. Not everybody has to do this. But I would like you to try to put a sentence in the chat with one of these ideas. So take one of these ideas, put it in a sentence, put it in the chat. Like I said, I expect some people are like, no, I can't write a sentence that fast. Okay. But I'm sure there's a few of you who would not mind doing examples for the class.
Okay.
I will pause the recording for a moment until I have stuff to put up here. All right, I started the recording again because I'm already starting to get some examples here. All right. Ruben, make it separate.
Okay.
Yeah, because if you go to California, I recommend visiting Yosemite. That would be your topic sentence, so that's a period. And then start a new sentence with this. Let me copy this and then.
Hôm nay
Even here, you could leave this out because remember, this is your first sentence. In fact, let me copy that down here so you can see it. So this is your topic sentence, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So like I said, I just don't know if you'd want to repeat it right away. So if you just did this, just this, you could just do it simply this way. Right? hmm
Okay.
So then Ruben, you can just make yours. It's known for, it's famous for, whatever you know. Okay. Yeah, Ruby, same thing. Don't say recommend visiting again, because you have that in your, so you want to make a different kind of sentence. Okay. Ooh. I just took out the on. I'm correcting grammar as we go. Okay. But you notice I did very little correcting, like a couple letters, one word, right? Oh, Alejandro's getting poetic again. All right. Christina, did you just write like almost an entire paragraph?
You can go to
Christina likes writing. I'm glad you do. It's not my favorite thing, but
with pet.
I tried.
Ay, me equivoqué. With iron with pets.
all right. Martita's got a combo of 2 ideas. Cool.
You can with your family and claims.
All right, Christina,
Families.
do
and-
not put 5 ideas into one sentence. I used to do that too. Remember, in Spanish, you can use a comma like at the end. English, it has to be a period and a new sentence.
Okay.
Yeah. I used to do that too. My writing teacher used to tell me, Sandy, this sentence is like 6 lines long. It's like, oops. All right. Oh, also at the end is nice. Yeah. Next time we do writing, we're going to be talking about words like also. Okay. You will let Google correct me here. Type. So if you did this, so if you just combine 2. Oh, sorry, my fault. And then something like that. So it's just a little more separated. Yeah, you guys are giving me good ideas. Yeah. Capital. Ah, there's another one. So must is like should, no 2. Nice stuff, people. You could even put the name in here of the mountain if you wanted. Half Dome or El Capitan. Yeah, views are a big part. I know a lot of people talked about views. It's really one of the main attractions at Yosemite. Everywhere you look, it's beautiful. And I'm going to put an and in there. Going for no. Sometimes Google is wrong. If you want to do Gesal, if you want to do wood, it's like woods with S, because that means like, the whole place.
if you can not view, maybe you can see big woods, yeah?
Yeah, it's just, no, you're fine on view. You just want woods
Okay,
with S,
okay.
because that means the forest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if you
but
only
a
say
lot of
wood,
wood. It's
no
not
S,
one.
it's just the material.
Yeah,
You know, like the one near the wall. But woods with S means the forest.
okay, sorry.
Yeah, good. Oh, it's 11 o'clock. Okay. All right. So let me show you this real quick. Okay, so this was the reading that we did again. Oh, I should probably publish these. Okay. Yosemite Park is a beautiful place for all the family. That'd be a good conclusion. Oh, yeah, Haida, be careful about putting an idea in the topic sentence.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
make it separate.
Oh, yes.
Artita's got a recommendation for what to bring. All right. Just tie that into why it's wonderful. Yeah, nice. Recommend plus ing. Okay, so this has, okay. This has the PowerPoint that I went over like really quickly this morning. Okay. But at least it'll give you the steps. Okay. What I'm going to do now that we finished our example, the Disneyland example, I'm going to copy all the stuff we did for the Disneyland example into this page in Canvas. So you'll be able to see exactly the step-by-step we did. Okay. And then, okay, you're going to write a paragraph. I gave you the same topic sentence. If you go to, I recommend visiting, okay. And I wrote the steps. Brainstorm your support sentences, choose 3 or 4 and put them in sentences. Write the conclusion and put it all together. Okay, so I did write the steps here too. You can, there we go. I know I put it in the directions somewhere. So I want a recreational place, a fun place. Okay. You can use a place from your country, or you can use a place where you live now. Okay. If you live in Los Angeles and you want to write about Universal Studios, that's fine. If you live in Northern California, you want to write something in Northern California. You can also use a place from your country, which is already cool. Which is also really cool. Okay.
Okay.
And then I did put what I told you about, I told you guys about this yesterday. These free immigration consultations with immigration lawyers. I put the flyer here. Okay, the next one is on March 20th. There's a video link where you can just go on video. It's not Zoom, it's a Google Meets, but same idea. Okay. You can also dial in. Okay. There are QR codes so you can register. Okay. And then here's one. Here's the attorneys that are going to be there. Okay. There is also a flyer in Spanish. It was on the same document, so you know, I couldn't do English only, but so this is just information. You know, if you would like, you know, a consultation about something with immigration, Salinas Adult School is doing this free for everybody. So like I said, that's just information if you want it, or you can completely ignore it if you want to. Okay, so that's it. Your recommendations. Write me a paragraph.
Thank you.
Try to do the steps. It makes it better.
Okay.
All right, let me stop the recording.